Hey, do you hear that? It's those silent killers of your potential. You see, what I've learned in my own life is that not all battles are loud. Some are very quiet. I've learned that most people don't quit because of massive failures or wars that they face. They quit because of these small, unnoticed things that slowly drain their ambition, their energy, and the belief in themselves. It's like when you think of a house and you ask people what holds it together, they always say the foundation. That's just not true. It's the smallest thing in the house, the nails. The smallest things can be these silent killers of your potential, and if you don't recognize them, they'll steal your future right out from under you. So here's 10 silent killers of your potential and how you can defeat them. So number one, the excuse that sounds reasonable. Well, I'll start when I'm ready. You wait for the perfect time, guess what? It never comes. Now, how do you beat that? Well, you got to take action before you feel ready. See, confidence comes from progress, not from waiting on the perfect moment that's never going to exist. So take some action. Number two, the addiction to being comfortable. Just this is good enough. This life is good enough for me. See, comfort tricks you into settling for less than what you're capable of. God designed you to be an amazing human being, and you got to get addicted to progress, not comfort. Growth lives in discomfort, so you got to seek challenges that stretch you beyond your wildest imagination. Number three, the toxic relationships that you won't let go of. You tell yourself that, they'll change eventually, right? You stay in these draining relationships that keep you stuck at that person's level. You got to learn to protect your energy and know that if that person's not growing, they're not supporting you or inspiring you, it's time to have them kick rocks. Get out of your life. So make moves and get rid of the people that are dragging you down. Number four, the fear of what other people will think. Well, what if they judge me? And you waste your life trying to please people who don't even matter in the long run in the big scheme of things. So how do you beat that? Well, you got to stop living for other people's approval. No matter what you do, people are going to have opinions. You got to learn to live your life for you, your mission, not their comfort. Number five, I'll do it tomorrow mindset. I'll start next week kind of thing, right? Tomorrow turns into next week turns into next month, and next year, never. How to beat it? You got to go by the 5-minute rule. If the task takes less than 5 minutes, do it right now. If it's bigger than that, schedule it and commit to it. Use technology in your favor, set alarms, all that kind of stuff. Number six, the overthinking spiral. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? So on and so on and so on. You spend so much time thinking that you never actually do anything. Here's how you beat it. You got to be decisive. You got to decide fast, adjust as you go. See, we want to plan, and that doesn't always work. You got to take action, and that action creates momentum. And you got to think. The more you think about it and analyze it, see, analysis is paralysis. So stop thinking, take action. Number seven, the regret that you won't let go of. See, I messed up badly in the past, and I stay stuck there instead of building my future. I got to own my mistakes and not live in them. See, every lesson that I can learn from my past gives me advantage for my future, and I got to use it. Number eight, the need for motivation. I just don't feel like it today. You wait for this motivation to hit you instead of learning to master discipline. Here's how you beat that. You just got to do it anyway. I don't care how you feel. See, the best in the world, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on their habits, the discipline that they impose on their life on a daily basis. Number nine, the environment that's draining you. See, I get in that mindset that this is just how things are. And if I stay in that environment, it's going to keep me small. So I've got to learn to change my surroundings, be willing to change my surroundings. And if my environment isn't pushing me forward, then it's pulling me back. And I gotta get out of that. Number 10, the belief that I have more time, I'll get serious about my goals later. See, we often assume there's always more time until there isn't. And the way you gotta to approach this thing is act like time's running out. Because guess what it is? What if you knew you only had 6 months left to chase your dream? How would you move differently on the day-to-day? What if I told you, I'll give you $86,400 every single day, but at the end of that 24 hours, you lose it all if you haven't spent it? Would you spend all that money? Of course you would. You'd find ways to do it. Well, you got 86,400 seconds in every day. Spend it wisely. Go after the day. See, the most dangerous attacks are the ones that you don't see happening, that we just allow to occur. And these silent killers, they take our dreams and they put us in a place where it drains the life out of us, our purpose out of us. And now that you know how that works, you have the power to fight back. What I encourage you to do is drop a fire in the comments if you refuse to let those silent killers win, and then tag somebody else and let them see this video, because the reality of it is we're all limited in the time we get to make an impact on this earth. Don't let those 10 silent killers take you out and not let your voice be heard. Follow me for more stuff like this.